And Tata Motors reported their Q2 FY24 earnings, a decent set coming in for Tata Motors this time around, wherein the profit has been clocked in at 3,783 crores. That's a jump of 22.5% on a quarter-on-quarter basis, but a slight miss to what we were expecting at ETNow, because our expectation was of 4,315 crores. Even on the margin figure, we were expecting that to be at 13.2%, but the company clocked in at 12.9%, so marginal miss on that front as well. But talking about the revenue and EBITDA number, that has come in line to the ETNow estimate. Revenue saw a jump of close to 3%, while the EBITDA growth is actually flat on a quarter-on-quarter basis. But looking at the internals then, a slight miss coming in on the JLR EBIT margin as well, because our expectation was of 7.6% of JLR EBIT margin, but the company clocked in 7.3% onto their JLR EBIT front, and onto the passenger vehicle EBITDA margin as well, a slight miss on that front. 6.5% is the number over there. But talking about the management commentary, that's actually giving some confidence, because looking ahead, they do say that the production and wholesale volumes are expected to gradually increase in the second half of FY24. The EBIT margin for FY24 is now expected to improve to around 8% compared to 6% plus previously indicated. And they continue to expect their free cash flow of over £2 billion in FY24, with the net debt reducing to less than £1 billion by the end of FY24. That's the JLR guidance, wherein they have gone ahead and said that now the EBIT margin that they are expecting for FY24 could be around 8% compared to 6% what they previously indicated. So they are going ahead with a upgraded JLR EBIT margin guidance, and that's actually quite positive. When it comes to their India business performance, then they do say that the commercial vehicle industry continues to show healthy demand, and they are looking and focusing on the demand pull strategy. And when it comes to their passenger vehicle segment, then they do highlight that the overall demand trends for PV as well as EV looks quite healthy. They are optimistic about the India sales and the festive season with the new launch products and strengthening electrifying trends. That's giving confidence as well. So that was about the Tata Motors earnings, a decent scorecard for Q2, but JLR EBIT guidance, then they are expecting it to be in 8% range compared to 6%. That's the biggest key takeaway from the JLR report card. So that's about the Tata Motors earnings. A good set coming in for this particular time, Lisa.